everybody, it's Jenna from Musings from the Middle School. I am here today to talk to you about list writing and how you can incorporate list writing into your writer's notebook practice, or really, any writing classroom. So list writing is a really great way to get more authentic writing from your students. Any advocate of list writing will tell you that kids write best when they write about what they know. So it makes sense for kids to keep lots and lots of writing topic ideas stored in their writer's notebook for future use. In my classroom, we spend pretty much the whole month of September and October list writing. So let me show you some of the lists that we create. This is a bucket list that we do. All right, I explain to kids what a bucket list is, what they're for, and then we make our own. Here is one. This is a list of things I cannot stand. I put a spider in the middle because I can't stand spiders. Another one that we do is, here is things that I can't imagine life without. Google, come on. Some other ones that I have in here. This is a little bit of work on the teacher's part, but this is a fun one. You can shine a light on a student's profile and have another student trace their profile, and then they can cut it out and fill it up with, words, phrases, pictures, things that represent them. Here's one that we do at Thanksgiving. Things that we are thankful for. You can see things are written, around in steam. This is a nice interactive one. So here's our door, and then this is called In My House. So then these are all the things that you would find in someone's house that, makes their house theirs. I've got to-do lists. To-do lists are fun, and you can do these throughout the year because they always, sort of change depending on what's going on in your life right now. This is a fun one. Looking back, I wish I'd known. So, things that have happened to us in the past that, we wish we had a little bit of a different perspective on. My feet carry me, so places where your feet take you in your day or have taken you, in the past. Me from A to Z, which is just, different words that represent you using all the letters of the alphabet. So these are some of the lists that we put in our notebooks. And like I said, we do this pretty much for the whole month of September and October. And it gives kids plenty of writing material really for most of the year. So after we finish a list and we want to generate some writing from it, what I have them start with is something called a Fast Five. So let's say we just finish our bucket list. What I'm going to have kids do is they're going to have to go through and they're going to have to put a star next to 5 of the ideas on this page that, they seem most drawn to at that moment. And then I set the timer for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, they take one of the ideas from here and they just dump their brain about it. They write down everything that they can think of. Doesn't have to be in complete sentences. They just sort of ramble. It's a brain dump. The timer goes off. They draw a line. I set the timer again. And right below, they start brain dumping about another idea. Timer goes off, they draw a line, and we keep repeating until they have 5 quick writes in front of them. And what happens is after each quick write now, kids sort of get an idea of what's going to make a good topic for a writing piece based on how much, meat they have there on the paper. If they didn't have much to say in those couple of minutes, then it's not likely that that's going to make a good paper for them to do. They're not going to have enough to say to be able to write a whole paper about it. Lots of teachers have contacted me and talked to me about list writing, and they say, I love list writing for narrative. It's a really great way to generate narrative topics, but I don't only teach narrative writing. I have other genres that I have to cover. Well, I do too. I actually teach 3 different genres here in 7th grade. I teach narrative writing, I teach writing that informs and explains, and then I teach writing that evaluates, which is persuasive, argument, and opinion writing. And to be honest, I use my kids' ideas from their lists for all 3 of those genres. And to do that, I use something called One Topic, 9 Ways. And what happens here is kids put one idea from their list here in this box, and then they come up with ways that they can use that idea in narrative writing. How can they use that idea in writing that informs and explains? And then how can they use that idea in writing that evaluates? Let me show you my example. So this is the one that I show them. I have the beach here because it's one of my favorite places. And then I talk about ways that I can use that topic to write narrative pieces, pieces that again inform and explain, and then pieces that evaluate. So now, after you model this a couple times, because it does take the kids a few times to watch, they have to watch you do it a couple different times before, they become masters at it. But now they can take something that they love, something that they might obsess over, and use it, for all their different pieces all year. I love to tell my kids the story about a boy I had a couple years ago who wrote every single piece for me about the WWE. And he covered all the genres. He used this chart to make sure that, he covered narrative writing, inform and explain, and evaluate, but every single piece had something to do with the WWE. So, you can't really go wrong there. So that's how I use list writing in my classroom. I've been using lists for years in my writer's notebook. I can't imagine teaching without them. Pretty much everything you saw in this video, from the list templates to the One Topic 9 Ways, is available in my Teachers Pay Teacher store, so I'll link that down below. If you have any questions about list writing or any questions about Writer's Notebook, or you're just getting started, please feel free to email me or comment below, and I'll be happy to help you out any way that I can. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please give me a thumbs up and share on social media. That'd be awesome. All right, that's all I've got for today. So thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.